Hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to a brand new reading. Actually, this is going to be called What's going to Happen in Your Life for the Next 3 Months, or your romantic love life for the next 3 months. So guys, if you like this, please like, share, and subscribe. And of course, if you like a personal reading with me, it's jenniferwalkerzen.com, or check out the description box below. And also, if you'd like to get a pre-order of my Oracle deck, all the information is in the description box below. And guys, so if you guys like it this new way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below so I can continue to do it this way. And please remember, these are general messages. You can check your moon, your rising, or your sun sign for more information. Your sun represents your soul, your moon represents your emotions, and your rising sign represents your physical you. All three of these make up who you are, so feel free to crosswalk for more information. All right, so let's jump right in. So what's going to happen with my Aries romantic love life for the next 3 months? What's going to happen my Aries romantic love life for the next 3 months? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. What's going to happen with romantic love life for the next 3 months? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Let's throw this down first. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. All right. What's going to happen in my Aries romantic love life in the next 3 months, please? What's going to happen in my Aries romantic love life in the next 3 months, please? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay. 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 Don't worry, I'm going to go over each one of these. Okay. Okay. What's going to happen in my Aries romantic love life next 3 months, please? What's going to happen in my Aries romantic love life next 3 months, please? What's going to happen in my Aries romantic love life next 3 months, please? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Okay. 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 All right, let's go over this, Aries. So it looks like in the current position, we have the Hierophant card energy. So it looks like, well, the Hierophant represents traditional values, marriage, long-term commitment. For some of you, it's something spiritual here. There's some things that need to be brought into balance in your situation, because I feel like things are not in balance right now. So there's a sense of there's something that's not an equal give and take when it comes to the situation, and it has to do with this letter, this message, this document. So for some of you, there could be a committed situation, because the Hierophants do represent commitment, right? They represent marriage, traditional values. So some things going on around that. And there is some sense of a lack of balance, or something that needs to be an equal give and take. And there's something to do with this letter, this message, this document, something to do with this communication, something written down here. That seems to be going on with the current situation. And we see also 5 energy, some sense of challenge or change around this. So what is your blockage, delay, and challenge around this situation? There's some stress going on for you guys. There's some sleepless nights happening here with the stress card energy, right? About a decision. The Justice card represents just truth, just decision, marriage, divorce, okay? Or some kind of decision that has to be made, and it seems like there's some blockages, delays, or challenges around this, because we got the Mountain card energy. So we coming back to the current situation, something to do with marriage and something to do with traditional values, okay? And something that needs to be brought into balance around the situation is something to do with a letter, message, document. And the blockage seems to be the stress about this decision because these blockage, delays, and challenges. So that is part of your blockage, delay, and challenge there. So now let's see, what should you be focused in on right now? Well, there's this defensive energy for you guys about getting hurt here, right? You got your wall up. So you need to focus in on not having that defensive energy about getting hurt, right? Because there's defensive energy, so you have to focus in on that. When it comes to marriage and long-term commitment for you guys with the 4 of Wands energy, And we have the Rider card energy. The Rider card can be saying, okay, you have to give some kind of news here about this defensive energy about getting married, right? Or you have to you know, to deal with this issue of the fact that you have your block up right now about long-term commitment and marriage there with the Four Wands energy, a sense of stability and stableness, right? You have to pay this person a visit, or you have to give them news, or you need to focus on what's going to fulfill your wishes, because remember that the Rider card energy also is the Nine of Hearts, which is the Nine of Cups. What do you desire here when it comes to marriage and long-term commitment around this defensive energy here? Why are you defensive about this? Focus on what this defensive energy is about, right? When it comes to marriage and long-term commitment. So the focus needs to be on that at this current time. So what is going to happen in the near future for you guys? We haven't got to what's going to happen in the next 3 months, but what's going to happen in the near future here? So it looks like in the near future, you can see there's 3 people in this card. There's a person that's not being honest here. Okay, Seven of Swords energy. There's something deceptive here. What's going on that's deceptive? Well, there's something to do with the next partner coming up for you guys. Some unfinished love from ex-partner is going to come up here in the near future. And it's going to affect this stability and stableness, or something close to home, or something to do with house and family here with the House card energy. Okay? So let's see what your influence is for this next couple of months here. The influence is there's somebody taking romantic gestures toward you, okay? We see there's an X involved this, so some romantic gestures are being taken here. And there is something to do with a commitment, engagement, or marriage that's influencing your romantic love life. Yep, a Ring card again. Commitment, engagement, or marriage. So there's a person that's taking these romantic gestures towards a commitment, engagement, or marriage, and we see that there's stress around this because there's a decision. A decision has to be made here, and it's a lot of stress about this, delays and blockages and challenges around this decision. And we see what you should be focused in on now is, why is this defensive energy about this long-term commitment, marriage, Four Wands energy, right? Close to home, stability and stableness. And what's going to fulfill your desires here when it comes to stability and stableness? Okay. And we look at the numbers so far, what's happening here, we see that there's actions towards love. Someone's been analyzing things about stability and stableness because of a decision towards a commitment, okay? So now let's take a look at what is the advice here, and then we're gonna look at what's gonna happen here. Okay, so obviously your advice is not to have this sense of confusion. You gotta gain clarity here around your situation. When it comes to family and long-term commitment, 10 of Pentacles energy. And again, we're coming back to your focus here. What is your wishes and your hopes here? Or stay hopeful about family and long-term commitment, right? You need to gain clarity about the long-term, right? Or you can lean on family, 10 of Pentacles energy. Or there could be saying, all right, you need to gain clarity, and the clarity needs to be around what is going to be the best bet for you on the long-term basis when it comes to family and long-term commitment, and what is your wish and your hope, or stay hopeful about the situation. Something needs to be completed, right? There needs to be a sense of accomplishment and completion here when it comes to your clarity and your focus here around the situation. Okay, so now we're going to go into what is going to happen here. Okay, so it looks like there's a person that really wants to put the work or effort into the situation. We got the 8 of Pentacles energy, okay? And 8s represent this sense of work and effort. And it looks like there's a person that's really paying attention to the details here around the situation, right? And there's the Whip card energy. That could be a repeating kind of pattern too, right? Or there's a person here, it's like, I really feel hurt, right? I really feel hurt, and I'd like to have a reconciliation with you. So they're trying to reconcile with you, and they want to put the work or effort into that reconciliation. There's a renewal from a past connection, because what is going to happen in the current situation, this X is going to pop up here. Okay, this X is popping up here, and someone's not being honest about the fact there's more than one choice or option here when it comes to house and family. So this person's going to pop on in right here, and they're going to want to put the work or effort into because they feel hurt, right? And there's something secret about this with the High Priestess card energy, or you're going to use your intuition here of whether or not you want to make the effort around this situation, because we got the make the effort card. Because great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, you know? All right, so, and we see that you are more focused on something new here with the Child card energy, a fresh start, new opportunity. So there's arguments and disputes about a fresh start, new opportunity, right? And because you're deciding, you know what? I'm going to be wise in my decision making here, because based on my life experiences, I need to make wise choices and wise decisions here. Okay? So you're avoiding disaster here with the Six of Swords energy when it comes to the situation, right? Because you can see this person in the car, there's swords coming at them, but they're avoiding it because they're getting into that boat. So you're avoiding that disaster here because you gain this knowledge, all right? Or there is something secret about it. Okay, so we see that there is arguments and disputes or hurts and pains about something new, a fresh start, new opportunity, and some kind of knowledge or something that's secret about it. We see there's a sense of wanting to put the work or effort into something secret to avoid disaster here, okay? Or for some of you, putting the work or effort into a choice for healing, recovery, and love. Okay, there's a reconciliation happening, and it's like, should I make the effort here? Because great love is worth taking the steps that God takes. So you decide, you know what, I'm going to be the king energy. I'm going to take a leadership role here, and I'm going to be wise in my decision making when it comes to love and romance here. Let's pull another card here to see exactly what's going to happen here. I'm just going to pull one more card here. Okay, so there's something to do with a reconciliation happening in the next 3 months about making an effort, and it looks like you're going to be wise in your decision making here, and it looks like there's going to be a patient energy. It looks like you're going to be patient to see how things are going to play out here with the patient card, because anything worth having takes time, right? So we see, if we go back over this again, we see that there's something to go with marriage, something to do with marriage and long-term commitment, and a letter, a message, a document, paperwork, and something that needs to be brought into balance. There's stress about this decision because there's a blockage, delay, and challenge. There's this defensive energy about marriage and long-term commitment and news or messages here. And then currently, what's going to happen is, in the near future, what's going to happen pretty fast here is the fact that this ex-partner is going to come into play, and someone's not going to be honest about that. Okay? And we see the influences, this commitment, engagement, or marriage, and these romantic gestures, and we see your advice is you're going to have to gain clarity about family and long-term commitment, what your wishes and hopes are, because there is something to do with a reconciliation happening and wanting to make an effort here, and you're wanting to be wise in your decision making, but there's some secrets here around this with the High Priestess card energy, or you're trying to gain knowledge or use your intuition here around the situation. All right, my darlings, if you guys like this, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below if you would like me to do this reading again, because obviously this is new to my channel. I also will be releasing the weeklies on Monday and Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great next couple months. I will see you in another day or two, and see you soon.